How long have you been living in Berlin?
So I lived in Berlin for 10 and a half months and I moved back to Ireland a few months ago.
And do you like to tell us about your journey? How did you move to Berlin?
So I came to Berlin on Erasmus and it was quite a smooth journey. I didn't need to apply for visas or anything. When I had doctor's appointments, I was able to use my EU card, and I even was working in Berlin in an Irish bar, so it was a very smooth journey and really good.
Do you think Berlin is European or just German?
I think Berlin is very European. It's definitely so many different cultures. There's a lot of Americans, Irish, just everywhere from not just Europe but even the greater world. And like I said, it was very easy for me to get a job, doctor's appointments, things like this, and that was all because of being an EU citizen.
What would you like to tell a politician in Brussels or Strasbourg?
I think sometimes maybe we focus too much on European issues. I know that of course our hearts always go out to Ukraine and the issues that are happening there, but then oftentimes we might overlook human rights being broken in other countries, of course the issues of Palestine and things like that. And I think that maybe although we have to focus on what's going on in Europe, we also need to set a standard for the world of what should be, done throughout the world.
Do you think your voice is heard in political decision-making process?
I do think that students are now nowadays taken into account a lot more, and I think that a lot of student matters are raised. But I also think that sometimes maybe, my colleague was saying, it's kind of harder to reach out to politicians and it's maybe less personable because it's such a greater scale.